What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, Nutra Innovation, Epitome Pre Workout, Hardcore Pre Workout, mind you. Listen, people, I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing. This is a loaded label. But then I'm actually gonna share with you a personal experience using this one over the last couple of weeks. And then, towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, right here from the FDA proof bunker, I'm gonna give you my final verdict, should you actually still give a shit by then. And all I'm gonna ask in return, by the way, all I'm gonna ask is that you hit that like button. Nutra Innovation. Actually, I've never heard about the company, but I had a couple of subscribers reach out and say, hey, you should check out Epitome by Nutra Innovation. So I checked it out, people, and I got myself a couple of tubs. Look at this thing. The design, really like the design. So anyway, so Epitome, trademark, by the way, is the company looks really cool. I mean, if you go to the website, the design is on point, everything is on point. Look like serious people. You know, sometimes we review here on the channel some sort of what we call bathtub brands. You know, stuff that looks like, you know, the design of the label, just the way the layout, the website. Sometimes we review some sketchy ass things, but some of the best pre-workouts I've ever reviewed were sketchy ass things. Anyway, because they were enhanced, sprinkled, laced with a couple of stuff that's not on label. But anyway, this company is actually a serious company, definitely. I mean, from the look of the website and the way that this thing looks like, this is some serious shit. This is not one of these companies that's gonna be here and then, you know, the FDA is gonna raid their ass and they're gonna disappear. Anyway, people, so listen, as far as the Epitome, clearly this is not targeted at your beginner pre-workout user, because you're gonna see in the label in a second, there's some stuff here that if you're a beginner, this is gonna be a challenging experience. Okay, people, so what's in this thing? So let's talk about this. So you have L-citrulline at, so first things first, 20 servings. 19.2 grams per serve. So this is a big ass serve. This is like a protein powder serve. 20 servings. This is where we are, by the way, with the current, I mean, with mostly, I want to say mostly, with the pre-workout pricing. 20 servings for a fully loaded formula is sort of where you land. Just prices for ingredients went up so dramatically that it's just very hard to put 30 servings and not charge you $80 per pre-workout. This is where the market is right now with inflation, ingredient costs, and all that stuff. Anyway, L-citrulline at 6 grams, and then you have also, for as far as pumps, you also have beta-9 hydrous, which is sort of a multi-purpose type ingredient. It's going to help with pumps, with muscle protein synthesis, with a bunch power output, a bunch of other stuff. But L-citrulline at 6 grams, pure L-citrulline, mind you. Beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. Yeah, tingling, people. Tingling. We like the tingling here on the channel. I don't know if you know. But if you don't like the tingling, get the fuck off this video and move to some other channel. I don't know where, but move to another channel. We like the tingling here on the channel. If you don't like the tingling, you're not a friend of this channel. You can still watch the videos, but you're not going to be a friend of this channel. Beta-9 hydrous, 2.5 grams. L-tyrosine at 1.5 grams. So that's going to help with mental focus. That's part. We're getting into the focus and steam and pump formula and energy formula. L-tyrosine 1.5 grams. Choline at 1 gram, and then you have caffeine at 400 milligrams. So caffeine at 400 milligrams, you know, when we look at the everyday pre-workout category, then you'd like to see 200 to 300, I want to say, maximum 350 milligrams of caffeine. 400 starts to get you up to that upper end of steam pre-workouts. And if you're a beginner, it's going to be very hard for you to take 400 milligrams. Now, granted, you could argue that you can take half a scoop and then you have 40 servings, but then, you know, some of the ingredients that are supposed to work only on a full scoop are not going to work. So I don't like the half scoop, full scoop type shit. You know, we're the full scoop channel anyway. But anyway, let's move on. 400 milligrams of caffeine. And then, people, you have Araya genesis at 300 milligrams. Listen, I love Araya genesis. I love Araya genesis at high quantities. Mood elevation, focus, in the zone. Sometimes happiness, really depends on how the label comes together. But I like this ingredient. You know, it's one of the PEA family ingredients, so I really like it. Anyway, 300 milligrams is a good amount. Theobromine at 100 milligrams. That's a typical amount for theobromine. You know, it's sort of a mild stimulant. Works together well with caffeine and Nara and a bunch of other stuff. But it really matters how these things come together. Isopropanol synephrine at 25 milligrams. No, isopropanol synephrine at 30 milligrams. I really like it actually. That's it's gonna help you with energy, thermogenesis. I like it. And 30 milligrams is a good amount. Sometimes you see 50 milligrams. I've seen some shit with 100 milligrams even, which is sometimes too much. But 30 milligrams is good. This is really interesting, by the way. 50 milligrams split into two. CAF2 malate and CAF2 citrate. Basically 25 milligrams each. So caffeine citrate, generally speaking, is going to hit you even faster than caffeine anhydrous. So this 25 milligrams is going to help you hit faster than the anhydrous with the 400 milligrams. So you're supposed to feel this relatively fast. And then the malate is supposed to actually have a prolonged effect. Now 25 milligrams doesn't sound like a lot. The CAF2 one is supposed to be a more effective version of caffeine citrate and caffeine malate. So that's the idea here. So the idea, obviously, when you read this is that if you read the label, it's going to hit you relatively fast. It's going to then, the caffeine anhydrous is going to come in, and the caffeine malate is going to, you know, help you go for a longer time. And then we're celebrating the end of this label with 3 milligrams of alpha-yohimbine. Yeah, 3 milligrams. So, listen, I've talked a lot about alpha-yo here. You know, I generally speaking like alpha-yo. Generally speaking, though, I also don't like alpha-yo at 3 milligrams. It really depends on the purity of the ingredient. But alpha-yo is one of these ingredients that you don't need a lot to feel it. And I actually said that 1.5 to 2 milligrams or 1 to 2 milligrams is actually the perfect dose, because that's where you get the benefits of alpha-yo, depending on the purity of the ingredient, again, without, you know, the side effects of alpha-yo, like heart rate going up, nose drooling, mouth, like saliva, cold chills, all that shit that comes with a lot of quantity of alpha-yo. 1.5 to 2 milligrams gets the benefits of alpha-yo without the side effects. But some of you, listen, I can take 2 milligrams, 2.5 milligrams of alpha-yo without a lot of side effects, again, depending on the purity. Some of you can't even handle 1 milligram of alpha-yo, so this is going to be definitely a lot. 3 milligrams is definitely on the upper end. You know, it reminds me of the original Specimen by Klaxon and a bunch of others that drop the 3 milligrams alpha-yo. Anyway, but some people love alpha-yo. They get used to the 3 milligrams. Anyway, people, so this is the label. Really interesting label. I want to say that this combination, I really like the innovation here around the combination of this, the fast-acting, the super fast-acting caffeine with the fast-acting and then the slow-release caffeine. I like the 300 milligrams of oriogenesis. The pump formula is not very complex, but it's, you know, solid with 6 milligrams of citrulline. It's actually an expensive ingredient. So anyway, the 3 milligrams of alpha-yo, definitely on label at least. And labels, and by the way, I don't know if you know, but labels are just fucking labels. You never know. You can't read this shit say, oh, this is going to feel like this, or this is not going to feel like this. Assuming, by the way, alpha-yo is the only ingredient I want to say, if it actually has 3 milligrams of alpha-yo in the actual tub, which I assume, because this is a serious brand, they do, then you know you're going to feel 3 milligrams of alpha-yo. The other stuff, you never know how they come together. I reviewed here on the channel pre-workouts that on label looked like they're going to blow your head off and you could go to sleep with. And I reviewed here on the channel pre-workouts that look like shit and the tub looks like shit, and damn, man, they make you fly. So labels, you never know. You never know what's actually in it. You never know how these things come together. Fuck your label, people. Fuck your label. Let's get into the actual experience, people. So the flavor I have here is strawberry kiwi. It's actually a very good flavor. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, fuck your scale of 1 to 10 for flavors for Steam Junkie pre-workouts. Look at this thing. 3 milligrams of alpha-yo and all this caffeine and shit like that. You drink this for 1 second, then you move on with your life. But it's actually a good flavor. The strawberry kiwi flavor is actually a good flavor. They nailed it. Let's move on. Okay, people, as far as how this thing feels. So listen. Let me tell you right out of the gate. If you're one of these people that's sensitive to alpha-yo, stay the fuck away from this pre-workout. Like, this is not designed for people who are either super sensitive to alpha-yo or even just like alpha-yo, but they like it on the lower end, the 1 milligram, 1.5 milligrams, because the alpha-yo feeling on this one is real. You feel the alpha-yo. And I would say if you're super sensitive to alpha-yo or just sensitive to alpha-yo, all you're going to feel is alpha-yo. Because this thing is gonna, you know, the alpha-yo experience, if you're sensitive to it, just takes over the complete experience. You don't have the time to focus or feel the energy, the mood elevation, the pumps, and you're just focusing on survival because there's so many side effects of alpha-yo. And one of the things with alpha-yo, it also can take you post-workout. So 3 milligrams of alpha-yo here, you feel fucking 3 milligrams of alpha-yo. I'm just telling you, you feel 3 milligrams of alpha-yo. So again, right out of the gate, if you do not like Alpha Yo, if you don't like the Alpha Yo experience, if you didn't embrace Alpha Yo as part of your steam junkie routine, then this is not for you. If you do like the Alpha Yo experience, if you like, again, 3 milligrams is not death, but you're definitely gonna feel it. Heart rate is gonna go up, cold chills, you're gonna have the post-workout, you're gonna feel it in your throat, you're gonna have this entire thing. No, if you can handle it, then this is an awesome pre-workout. Like the energy kick is very, very good. Like you feel the energy kick, and yes, you feel everything. The Alpha Yo, the caffeine, the arayogenesis, everything. You feel it like 5 minutes after you took this shit. This shit will hit you. This will not give you time to get ready. There's no time to get ready. You take this and then 5 minutes in, boom, everything just slaps you. The Alpha Yo slaps you, the energy slaps you, the Araya slaps, everything just slaps you. And man, you feel the energy. So if you're sensitive to Alpha Yo, if you're like myself, then the first at least 30 minutes is going to be focused on the Alpha Yo experience. Like, again, I felt a lot of the Alpha Yo. Personally, I would love this with 2 milligrams of Alpha Yo. I think with 2 milligrams of Alpha Yo, it's going to be an even better experience. With 3 milligrams of Alpha Yo, if you're not that sensitive to Alpha Yo, you're going to get an amazing energy kick. You're going to feel this shit, including the Alpha Yo, for 4 hours. 4 hours, really, because this thing lasts. And then underneath that Alpha Yo cover, though, there's a very good energy kick, solid pumps, nothing crazy, solid pumps, very, very good mind-muscle connection, very good focus, good, I don't want to say mood elevation, you're not going to get happy, but you're going to be motivated. This is a sense of urgency pre-workout. Now again, granted, it's very hard to separate between the Alpha Yo and the caffeine and all that shit, but it's a very good sense of urgency, motivational pre-workout. With, again, if you can handle the Alpha Yo, you're gonna like this, because this is gonna stick with you for a very long time. It's gonna hit you really fast and stick with you for a very long time. Again, personally, I would love to see a version of this with 2 milligrams of Alpha Yo or 1.5 milligrams of Alpha Yo and see how it feels, because I think that this is an awesome label. I do believe that they have what they say on the label in the actual tub. And man, if you like the Alpha Yo, you're gonna love this, because this is a very intense experience. Again, personally, I would love it with a bit less of Alpha Yo, so I can focus more on the other benefits that this brings. But some of you can love 3 milligrams of Alpha Yo, so this is going to be a great pre-workout with 3 milligrams of Alpha Yo. Listen, people, this is what it is. You know, here on the channel, we don't suck any dick. There's no oral activity, never. By the way, this channel has been around for 4 years. You can check it out. 0 oral activity. We didn't suck any dick until now. Just telling you, no dick sucking. No dick sucking. So you get it as it is. This is it, what it is for Epitome. Listen, people, as far as where you can find it, I'm going to link below to the page on Fitness Deal News. We compare prices from all over the web, so you can find the best deal on anything, including Epitome. So I'm going to link below, and you're going to see different stores and how we compare the prices, and you're going to see the best deal. Listen, people, if this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy.